Hi Shankar, good morning. Anyone joined?
No.
Okay. Can you show me your ID card? Yeah, okay. Ju- Just look into the camera. I need to take the screenshot. ID card is not required.
Okay.
You can put it aside. Yeah, look at the camera. Yeah, do you have hands-on experience on Spring Boot Hibernate?
Yes.
Yeah, what is the difference between Spring Boot and Spring?
Abstraction of
Yeah.
Spring. That means Spring Boot have more features compared to Spring. So first one, auto configuration. It will reduce lines of code. Example, data source configuration. In Spring, we need to create bean of data source. Then we need to inject properties like URL, username, passport, driver class name by using at value or environmental variables class, right? So it will be reduced. Database configuration will be comes under auto configuration. So many auto configurations are there. So next feature, embedded servers support like Tomcat, Jetty, Underflow. In Spring we need to externally install the Tomcat and we need to attach it with like STS, Eclipse like that. But in Spring Boot we have the default server like Tomcat. Another feature, embedded databases support like H2, IBSQL, Apache Derby. So we can use H2 database for testing. Actuator support. Next feature is actuator support. Spring Boot actuator called as production ready endpoints are production ready features that helps you monitor your application. Few of the ready-made endpoints are health, metrics, heap dumps,
Can you just
beans,
explain your
info,
current
etc.
project and what is your role?
Yes, you. I have 4 years and 3 months of experience as a backend Java developer. My skill set are core Java, Servlet, JSP, Spring, Spring Boot, Hibernate, microservices, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, and Jenkins. So coming to my current project, my garage integration with my account project allows Stellantis vehicle owners to manage their vehicles easily by adding more parts. My garage features to the my account dashboard for centralized vehicle information and
Comes
services. Hello?
comes under which domain?
Automobiles, vehicle related.
Automobiles.
Yes.
So what is at the rate Spring Boot application?
Yeah, it is the combination of three annotations at Springboard configuration at component scan at enabled auto configuration. By using at component scan, it will scan the sub packages like starter class is a root package. After that we need to add sub packages like suppose example com.in, it is a parent package. Suppose we
Yeah,
need to
what is Spring Accurator? What is Spring Accurator?
spring
Actuator.
actuator. These are the ready-made endpoints like we can monitor health, beans, which beans are created like this. Just
Mm.
application health we can monitor beans and heap dumps, these like that.
Mm. How will you handle database migrations in a Spring Boot application?
Spring
Database
Boot
migrations.
supports database migration tools like Playway. By using Playway tool, we can achieve
So,
database
so if you need to
migrations.
change the database schema in our current Spring Boot application,
Okay.
how you will handle?
Schema we can change that properties field like in
Mm.
yeah, driver we are mentioning like schema as well. Like
Mm.
first we need to create schema, and suppose I am using MySQL, I will need to create one schema. After that I will need to change in properties file.
Mm. how do you secure your Spring Boot application?
Yeah, like if we are using JWT, then we can provide some address JWT token we can secure, or we can also secure by using annotations like at secure annotation, like role based secure, like we can mention. Otherwise we can mention like in Spring Boot we need to pass like authenticated. Some URLs are authenticated, some URLs are need as.
So we can use handle authentication and authorization, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you explain about those two?
Authentication and authorization, right? Yeah, authentication is nothing but like by using username and password we can authenticate user. Authorization require roles as well. Yeah. If you want to code like in Spring configuration class, we need to override the some filter method. After that we need to add the http dot. After that when authenticated methods, what are the authenticated methods are there, what are the permitter category authenticated.
So coming to like your application is experiencing or facing some performance issues.
Yeah.
How you can implement a catching concept to improve your application?
Yeah, okay. For that we can use Redis catch. Some methods is with there catchable. Some awake methods are there. Based on which methods are it will more users are accessing. Those methods we can use these. Then it will be store data in some temporary area.
What is the difference between POM XML and YAML file?
POM XML and YAML file. Okay. YAML files we can store the key value pairs. POM.xml, it is the dependency management. Like we can add dependencies. After that plugins. If some properties are there, if we are connecting with SonarQube, we need to add Java version. If we want to exclude any classes in JUnits, we can use. Otherwise, if we have some files are there in S3 bucket, we need to authorize. We need to give permission at the level of build. We can also add that, and also we can enable.
Suppose if our Spring application needs to trigger a job or trigger a notification on a particular time every day.
Okay.
Job for a particular time. So Spring have one module is there like Spring scheduling. By using Spring scheduling module we can achieve the jobs run a particular time. In Spring scheduling we have the one annotation called yet scheduled. In that schedule we need to pass the cron expression. Cron expression is nothing but which time this job will be run, that we need to mention. That cron expression is 6 digit.
So if I want to upload some files in the Spring Boot application, how you can do it?
Yeah, multi-part interface is there. By using that we can implement upload, download, some methods will be there.
Okay. How to handle exceptions?
Yeah, like in core Java we can handle by using throws in Spring Boot, at REST controller advise and at exception handler. These two methods we can handle.
What is the difference between @component and @repository?
And at component, both annotations are comes under the stereotype annotations. At repository, this is we are placed mostly in DAO logic related classes, like if any repositories like employee repository, if any like user repository kind of there. We need to use at repository annotation. If any DAO database related classes are there, then we need to use at repository yet component. So some methods are there, some fields are there, there is no proper meaning for that class, then we can use at component. For example, utility classes we can use the at component.
I was inversion of control. It is a inversion of control. It will manage the Spring life cycle like creation, processing, destruction, and
Can you please give me one example scenario where you can use that one?
that one. So like we are using Springboard, so we are not created any like application context container, bean factory container, but I done some POCs. That time I am used application context container. After that I am called get bean method will be there. I am called some services like this. I am used.
Okay, is it possible to rethrow the exceptions?
Yeah, possible. Like mm, some
So
exception.
where you can throw and where you can catch it? How you can?
Mm, Suppose my application is throwing one type of exception, but I want to rethrow to another type, then I can use in catch block itself, like it is one exception is throwing. After that I am using uh, throw new some exception name. It will be rethrow another exception.
So where you will catch that exception once you rethrow?
Mm, if you are using Springboard, then we can use controller advice. We can handle. Otherwise, mm, we can if suppose if service is rethrowing, then we need to handle the at controller level. If any utility classes something other classes is throwing, then we need to handle service.
What is the difference between throws and throw?
Throws is applicable for methods. Throw is applicable for, like, suppose if condition somewhere you are using, we can use throws to throwing the error. If that suppose some name is there, if double equal to null, I want to throw new. Suppose null pointer exception kind of.
First of all, tell me where we can use throws and throw in the method signature or inside the method.
Okay. Throws used for the method declaration. Throw used for inside method. If I throw the exception, we need to catch in another class. We need to mandatory catch.
So what is your role in your current project?
Yeah. Contributed to project planning and solution architecture, selecting appropriate design pattern, technologies and frameworks, collaborated with stakeholders to align project goals, manage expectations and recognize and reduce risks, set up infrastructure and deployment environment, including CI/CD pipeline to automate build and deployment
So
processes.
I'm asking, you are one of the developer or you are the lead?
No, like actually my project treating like a everyone should participate in every activity, like project planning, like how many days this project will goes, what are the sprints like that. After that I am also there are said you should involve in project architecture. After that there are said you should involve with the like client calls, and you should involve like a deployment activities, you should involve like coding. After that you should involve in
Okay.
yeah, like that. Like nowadays, like there is no junior senior like that. Everyone should involve in every activity in project. Like there are making like a full stack.
What is the difference between path variable and request param?
So at path variable and at request param, both are used to fetch data by using inputs. So fetch data or retrieve data or sending data. So difference is at path variable order must be followed. So request param. So while passing the at path variable we need to use like slash some value, like if integer like 100 not 1, like that. If you are using at request para we need to question mark field name equal to value and field name equal to value, like that. So at path variable there is no key value concept. Path variable there is no key, but in here request para key value concept will be there. So we can also required false at request param. We can say like if any this field is mandatory or not, we can mention in a at path variable we are passing extra levels. It leads to 404 error. So at request param if we are passing extra paths, so it will just ignores. So at path variable there is no default value concept, but at request param default value concept will be there, like integer will be null, like integer will be 0, string will be null, like that. So find out count sum min max average by using stream API. This is the integer array. To achieve this, so main method we need to convert this to list. So suppose let's use arrays dot as list. It will return the list of integers. These are the integers, right? List of integer. So we have the list. So after that, list dot stream dot collectors dot summarizing int. So stream it will process each of the object in the, this is the listed list. So it will collect the result, summarizing. See, return a collector which applies a double processing, producing. So integer double colon method references value of semicolon. So it will return the double summary statistics. So these are the integers, right? So use int, it will return the int summary statistics. It's int summary statistics. In summary statistics equal to, suppose this is a result. So result by using stream you are processing the elements in the list. So if you want to get these are details we can do SYSO result. Run a Java application. See, in constructor we got the count, sum, min, average, max, right? If you want to get some specific one, like suppose, see, these are there, count, get average, get count, min, max, like that. I want to suppose minimum value. Let's check minimum value is 1. Run a Java application. 1, right? Maximum value is 46. If you want to maximum value, get max, control as run a Java application. 46.